and welcome to Lety Does Black Panther. So, I'm here at my local drive-in theater with Shaggy, who's interested in something. I don't know. The movie's over there, dude. Okay, yes. Cuddle time. It's movie time too, though. Anyway, so we are here in the back of my car, waiting for the movie to start. And right now it's just some trailers and such. And I'm pretty dang excited for this movie because from all the trailers I've seen, it looks incredibly badass. Not to mention that Black Panther was probably my favorite person in Civil War. He was just so freaking awesome. And now we get to see the world of Wakanda come to the big screen. So I think this is gonna be pretty awesome. I think that the effects are going to be pretty on point. And of course, I'm super stoked to see the Dora Milaje in action because they just look really cool all on their own. So, for me personally, I'm hoping we get to see, stop it, Shaggy, a lot of Killmonger. I want to know kind of what's his deal in this story. I want to know what's up with him. And then, personally, I also want to see Ulysses Claw as well. I really like just how cool he is, and I really like the character. I'm even gonna do like a cosplay photo shoot over on Patreon of Ulysses Claw, maybe gender bent. I'm still working out the kinks, but it's gonna be pretty awesome. Maybe. Potentially. I know this movie is gonna be pretty awesome at the very least, so I'm gonna go ahead, watch the movie now. Looks like it's gonna be starting soon. And of course, I will let you know what is up after the movie. You ready? Are you ready? I'm ready! Alright guys, so the movie just ended, and sorry if there's like some weird lights happening behind me or something, because people are still driving out of the theater. But it was pretty freaking good. But before I go all fangirl and like tell you how much I love this movie, I'm gonna try to give you a brief summary. I'm gonna try to give you a brief summary. I don't know if I'm actually gonna succeed at that, because I'm not great at summarizing and I might forget some portions, but I'm gonna try anyway. So, gonna try, and then I'm gonna tell you what I thought about the movie, and if you're okay with that, let's get started. Okay, so the movie starts off with giving us a brief run through about Wakanda's history and talking about how years ago a meteor crashed into the earth and the people of Wakanda made their home on it and used it for building their homes and lots of their resources. And then it cuts to 1992 where we see two men who are planning an assault on something when all of a sudden King T'Chaka comes and reveals that he is here for his brother that he found out told Ulysses Claw how to steal vibranium from Wakanda. And Ulysses Claw went into Wakanda and stole a bunch of the vibranium and left. So, wanting to turn his brother into the people of Wakanda for a trial, the scene cuts out there. And then it cuts to where we had left off in Civil War, where T'Chaka has died, and it's up to T'Challa to take up the throne. And from there, we see T'Challa go through his ceremony, and he goes through all of it, visiting his ancestors, through drinking the medical herb thing that makes him Black Panther, and he talks to his father. And then there is the part with the challenge session where 4 of the 5 tribes do not oppose him, but then someone from the White Ape clan comes up to try to claim the throne of the people of Wakanda, and T'Challa beats him, so he officially becomes the king of Wakanda. Cutting back to Britain, we see that Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, is looking through a museum, and he finds something that he says is made of vibranium, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of people burst in, including Ulysses Claw, that are going to help him steal the vibranium. So, stealing the vibranium, they're planning on selling it to an American, which turns out to be Everett Ross, undercover trying to catch the operation. And he gets caught up in everything that's happening, but they manage to capture Ulysses Claw and take him in for interrogation when he is ultimately re-broken out by Michael B. Jordan again. So, Killmonger manages to get away, but Ulysses Claw is ultimately killed by him when Killmonger decides that he wants to take him as a peace offering tribute thing to the people of Wakanda. So he pretty much infiltrates Wakanda using this, using Killmonger's dead body, and proclaims himself the rightful heir to the throne. He challenges T'Challa to a challenge in which T'Challa loses and gets thrown off the edge of a mountain. Everyone thinking T'Challa is dead starts to fear for their lives, mostly the royal family, and they are preparing to leave, but they manage to take refuge in the white mountain apes home, secluded home. And they reveal that they actually found T'Challa a couple days ago, and that he is in a coma and he's dying. So they use the last of the powder thing that gives the Black Panther his powers, and they revive him. So now back again with his Black Panther powers, and after he's talked to his father and told him that what he had done to Killmonger, just leaving him in America to fend for himself, wasn't right, and that they should be helping the rest of the world. So he has a heartfelt conversation with his father and then decides that he has to go back and take his throne. So at this point, there's already an uprising within the clans, as Killmonger believes that they should share their technology with the rest of the world and that they shouldn't leave them to fend for themselves, but it seems more like he wants to take over the entire world, and some of the other clans feel that they should just stay hidden, and that's how Wakanda has survived for so long. So those in favor of Killmonger are now fighting the Dora Milaje and everyone else. Ultimately, T'Challa ends up defeating Killmonger and taking back the throne, and he is now again the king of Wakanda. Now, there are two after-credit scenes. The first one is T'Challa keeping good on his word and going into the United Nations embassy, where he makes an announcement that for the rest of the world, Wakanda is going to be sharing their technology and that they're not going to stay hidden any longer. And the second cutscene that we get is one with Shuri, who is T'Challa's younger sister, who makes all the technology and, you know, makes his badass suits and all. Shuri is in a village with some children, and they are messing with Bucky Barnes, who I guess has been alive this entire time, not in stasis, and Shuri, being the technological expert that she is, has been reversing his brainwashing. And I guess he's been living in Wakanda because Shuri says that he has a lot to learn. And, yeah, that's pretty much the entire movie. So, first of all, I gotta say, this movie was beautiful. It was freaking beautiful. Plot aside, I loved, like, all the scenes that we got just showing off Wakanda and showing off how amazing they are with their technology, and the scenes that we would get with, like, all the colors on his suit and everything just looked so awesome. I also love the introduction of Shuri's character. She's freaking amazing, and, you know, her being T'Challa's sister, and I think she's, like, significantly younger than him. I want to say at least by 5 years. Everyone was kind of making fun of her. Well, not everyone. Killmonger was making fun of her and didn't really believe that she could be responsible for all of Wakanda's technology. But she really does prove herself, and she pretty much makes all the weapons for everyone, and she heals Everett Ross's bullet that he takes to the back, and you can really tell just how advanced they are, and Shuri is such a big player in all of this, so I think that in the future movies, I really, really hope that they bring up Shuri and just how amazing she is with all this advanced technology, because she is so key to all of this. It's insane. And then another thing that I noticed that I really liked and that was really different than what I had thought from the trailer that I had seen was that Manape, I think his name was Mboku? Baku? I forgot his name at the moment, but he was a really great character in this, and I'm really, really happy that they didn't make him the villain. In fact, they made him so loyal to Wakanda and wanting to do what's right for Wakanda. He would be willing to fight against T'Challa, who he challenged for the throne, and he accepted his defeat, and he's still willing to fight for Wakanda. So I thought that that was really cool and really different from the comic books, because from the trailer, I thought he was going to be a big player in who would, like, upthrone T'Challa, but it ended up mostly being Kilgrave. So I thought that was pretty cool. I really liked his character. He was, like, super sarcastic, but he still felt like he needed to do what was right for Wakanda. So that sense of justice and, I guess, loyalty was really great to see. One thing I didn't mention right now is all of the actors are freaking amazing. I know I focused on Shuri when I started my review, but oh my gosh, they were so amazing! Everyone, like, got so into their character. I loved all the Dora Milaje. I mean, the actress for Okoyo was already Michonne, so she already had some, like, badass martial arts, weapon wielding, like, character training, but we got a reminder in this movie, so that was pretty freaking awesome. And of course, you know, these are all, well, most of them are pretty big name actors, so I loved, like, Everett Ross and his acceptance of Wakanda after he had seen all their technology, and just how supportive he is of T'Challa. I was expecting him to kind of stay in Wakanda since he seemed like he liked it a lot. So it was really fun. It was really cool. I definitely did get to see all the technology that I wanted to, and it was really different from all the other movies. So now that Wakanda is going to be a known nation and they're going to share their technology with the world, I'm just wondering what technological advances we're going to see across all the other movies, because their technology could end up anywhere, and anyone could take, like, blueprints from Shuri or, you know, the Wakandans in general and apply it to other things, and I want to see, like, some really crazy technology. So that also kind of worries me that they've set the bar so high in regards to technology, because now whenever someone falters, it's gonna be like, but Wakanda can do it, and Wakanda's sharing their technology. So, I don't know. Infinity War is coming out, and that has to have some type of effect on that, right? Anyway, those are all my main points for the movie. I highly suggest you go see this movie yourself if you haven't seen it. It's pretty freaking amazing. It's really wonderful. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video with me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!
Greetings, mortal. I am Hela, the goddess of death, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If perhaps you like what you saw, you can subscribe to Lety's channel by clicking that circle button there. Or if you'd like to torture yourself with more of her videos, you can find them here. And if you want to see the latest news with her Patreon, I suppose you could click that video down there.